at 8:03. We ain't said nothing else.
Last night that was a computer team.
Unless somebody grabbed it this morning or late last night.
Let me go back and look.
Steven Soul.
Cause I gotta play him next. Oh,
So
I
what
guess
you doing?
Derrick James with turn down your contract offer.
Uh-oh.
I got plenty money.
Hey, we can work out a trade.
What
I got
league is
plenty
this?
money.
A hit squad? I don't need them. I got too. I got too many
Yeah, you
people
might
in
as well
the
trade them instead of
secondary
losing
now.
to damn free agency.
Don't trade them to no user. Hey, you know who got money? The Rams.
The Broncos got money. You can send them
Don't
to me.
trade them. Don't trade them to no user.
Why you can't tell that man how to handle his business?
I can't tell him, but I could give him. I could give him some advice.
Boy, I tell you the truth. You something else, man.
Bro, why would you trade him to your division rival?
Hey Jeff,
You a real piece of work, Raymond.
Ain't nobody yelling at you. I'm talking to what's his name? Old ass.
I'm trying to make it back to the
this
Super
guy
Bowl.
ain't even been playing his games, man. He ain't
Who?
played no games.
Who?
The guy Jeff talking about.
Oh,
This guy ain't been playing no games.
I got my rookies starting. I need to switch them. No, my rookies are straight. I got faith in them. What the hell is that?
Let me get some of that sausage, bro. I smell it. Let me get some.
That's old ribeye.
Oh, ooh, ribeye.
Oh, doing it like that?
Ribeye for breakfast and shit? God
We live.
Alright.
I'm on YouTube. Motherfucker, I can go live too.
I'm just doing the ribeye this morning, man.
Bro, I don't want no problem either, bro. We got make it the homecoming. Bro. Oh, you got Stooper on your he got Stooper on his team. Ooh. Bro, I had to move my secondary around.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Los
They already
Angeles
good.
Chargers.
Yeah.
It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in
Hey,
full
that
swing
team
as
is
off
for
we
real,
go
man.
on EA Sports.
That's probably the best computer team I've played.
Across the 25,
Hey, Cowboys.
extra yards up to the
Yeah,
27-yard
man.
line.
So what?
You talking about don't touch Tink Tink. Fuck Tink Tink. Okay. Come on, give it to
Now the
Gordon.
first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Bro, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just trying to
3-yard loss
get my
to start
Madden
the drive.
skills
They'll look
up.
to
I'm
make that up
trash.
and then some on 2nd and 13.
Hey Ray, I'm gonna be honest with you, man.
Mariota now on second down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
You said what? You said what, E?
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
E, I can't hear a word you saying.
Not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
Can you hear me now?
First interception.
Yeah, I can hear you now. What'd you say?
Last one, that hurts.
I said if you played with lower overall players, you would get better.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got all my rookies in there.
What I'm saying is it's gonna make you play harder as a user because their awareness is just not as high as those high overall guys.
31-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Now they'll run it on the top.
That's bullshit.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That's cool.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun!
Looking to throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got some turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more
Rob,
of this
you
as
in the
this
game?
game progresses because
Nah, I'm just over here. I'm messing around on this Fortnite while they playing. I don't have no game schedule.
So many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you
I get on after
Into
this.
the end zone.
Hold on one second, I'll be right back.
Houston. Akeem Hunt, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts,
What
right?
you want to know,
If
bro?
they're smart, they do.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Ain't y'all playing each other?
Who? Yeah, we playing. I'm lying.
Fairbairn now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And following
take
the
it from back there,
interception,
man.
just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious?
You know,
when
I
you
don't
start
give a
that
fuck
next
about
drive, or no, you
teams.
just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can
You
run
heard?
back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because
Boy, we hit!
offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Anytime a defense
Well, that's
can sit
Barr
back in the
and
zone
what's his
line,
name back there,
it tends to
Davis.
create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one.
Yeah, yeah.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And this time
Oh, he
he's
got
the
lucky
hook
getting
up.
me.
It's complete.
Come on, shoes
And
there.
a quick slant gets exactly
get there,
10,
baby.
and by the nose of the football,
That's
they've
probably the
got a
only
first
thing LP
down.
got messing on
This
there.
has to go
The
down as
damn
one of the
hits.
simpler
Oh
routes
yeah,
in the
he can
program.
he'll hit the fuck out of
So
you.
effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, first
Trying to
and
call
10.
ALP the Madden water boy. Yep, is that what you're trying to say?
Now to throw on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Brush his ass.
Play fake. Mariota.
Oh, that's pick.
That's
Bro, I'm telling you, my boys hit,
man.
man.
Across midfield down to the 45.
But it don't mean nothing if they catching the
First
fucking
catch for him.
ball.
It's good for a dozen and a first down. A first down throw for Mariota.
Oh! Why you ain't stay there, Shazier?
You get a
That was a
tight end
pick.
like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota.
Let's go!
He goes down. Let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now a first quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back,
Bro, you're on your 47.
Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and
I'm
slow
about
down
to say,
that
if you
pass
think
rush.
you can make
So
that.
on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. Back
Oh,
deep,
you got
Shaquem
Marquette
Graham.
King as your kicker. Oh, shit.
And the win last week punted 4
Good
times as
fucking
this
punt.
one's away.
Good fucking punt. Ooh, that's nasty.
Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to duplicate that
punting is
first drive, the
fundamental.
one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Somebody need to let Liam read that memo.
You don't like punting, huh?
I don't like the punt.
Now a give to Taylor. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. A nice run
The
there,
old
9
me would've
yards,
threw that ball.
and it'll be 2nd down.
But the new me,
And that run there does nothing.
we
to
play
boost
smart,
up the
brother. We
guys
play
who are
we
moving
play
the
smart,
football.
brother.
I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
They won't let me do it.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And they'll bring him down right
Give me the
around
first down.
13.
Give me the first down. Give me the first down. We'll take that, fellas. Let's go, fellas. Let's work this clock,
You're right
fellas.
about that. We haven't seen much of them at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
That was wow. They saved me on that one.
To come up with, but it's
They
2nd
saved
down.
me on that one. I'll say that.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You made the wrong read anyway.
Yep.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunt. And he gets this one just shy of the 35.
Hold on 1 second. Shit.
Damn. Missed that snipe. Motherfucker.
To the 34.
Hey, aren't we able to change our online name now?
Now, here's 1st and 10.
Not that I know of now.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down.
That's my fault.
But they'll get it back.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football.
Breaking news, Ben is 2-0. In his squad.
He went to the playoffs last season.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker
like a
or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get
playing
out
very
the way.
methodical right now.
Nah.
That's where he been.
They go play
He went to the Madden school on his hiatus.
He's taken down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally
I'm like, Al, he got somebody else in the house.
Following the sack, 2nd and 18.
Al will accuse you of that now.
The give to Taylor. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
No, check, Patriot.
Yeah, I took that loss to BK because I was out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Bro, that's some bullshit.
They are made They are
And it was a perfect
but
kick.
there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
Toward the sideline.
He won't pass around the
catch,
finish
dragging the
line.
toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Mariota on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Wow.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
I like that one, partner. They go back
What
to
the
back
hell?
with excellent
Bruh.
gains. And really, it shouldn't be a
I
surprise who
can't. I
they were
ain't
throwing the
even
ball
mad.
to. He's the best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
That nigga doing tiptoe deep from the sideline.
Turnover.
And the Texans say they have it. They do.
When I see a play
You gonna
like
learn about
I come back to
that shit right there. Gonna
I
stop.
don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever
That
you're
shit
doing,
gonna stop.
to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So
He's
should have
gonna
gone
learn
down. I mean,
today.
hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option.
Wow.
Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Good. Stay on his ass, man.
Now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
They'll drop the throw. That one is caught by Hunt, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You said what?
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Over. Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They run with Taylor, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Give your ass that L.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
It's not so bad. I just wanted to beat your ass.
No, check, Patriot. Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Gun. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. Oh, the spin. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mariota. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. 1st down, Mariota. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. This is Gordon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw Mariota. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Yeah, I'm here.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets it inside the 10.
Just got there fast.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Tucker's kick right there. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup.
With what?
So we have reached halftime here. It's the
when you got a
the
maxed out
Texans
player
out
and you switch him to a different position to use your points,
Yeah.
it won't let me switch him back to his original position now.
Really? I ain't seen that.
They're saying it'll make my cap go over about $54 million.
What?
Yeah.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Damn,
and here comes the Texans now. They have the lead now.
That's
They'll be looking for
right
some
there
separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
confirming this change will cause the team salary cap to go over about $54 million.
Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't
and
see
all you
in the
do is
first
just
half.
change the position. I don't know. I hadn't seen that happen. I don't know what the hell that is.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
You like that play?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh, come on.
A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Damn. Motherfucker hunted me down then, boy.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Kill him, zombies.
Great footwork,
Kill
but
his ass,
still
zombies.
wrangled down before
He killed
reaching the
himself,
20.
you dummy.
Tackle made there by the safety,
God,
Derwin
dang.
James.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches
All
for
I
him to
want to
make an
get is that
impact
top
on this
25
game and on
finish,
the
though.
stat sheet as well.
That's all
He's
good.
trying to boy, too.
Back
Yeah,
to throw.
that's crazy. Is it a position that you can even use in
He'll get
that?
a couple yards on that one, and that's going to make it 4th down.
He a safety. I
Instead of
moved
throwing
him to
it downfield,
linebacker
Charles,
to
they just
use the
tried to dump
points.
it underneath there.
And now he's still the
I do. I
linebacker.
think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sad.
Oh,
and they can't make the next
wow.
one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Oh, Lord.
And he nearly takes it the whole
Yeah, he's going to get
way.
caught.
But he stopped at the
That angle.
40-yard line.
All praises for a tremendous return, but how about the guys that never gave up on the play, refused to let him get into the end zone, and tracked him down before he got there and made the tackle? A lot of pride exhibited by guys on special teams.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Taylor, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. And he fires one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't
So
do
you're
it.
good now, huh?
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A very solid gain of 27.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
I hope he did.
They'll try again from the 36
He'll
on
stick
2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon.
Come on.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
He loaded up Call of Duty yet?
But that run there,
I ain't know when he was ready or not.
Maybe that gives him a little
Yeah,
juice,
I was
'cause you're
gonna
right, he
let
struggled,
you folks
especially in
know
that
what
first
you're doing. I'm
half.
just
Yeah, and I know the great
sitting
ones
here
always
watching
think to
somebody
themselves,
finish this
just hang in there. I'm just one big
this
play
solo
away
game I was in.
from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They come out, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Marcus Mariota, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. And his kick is right through.
Yeah, I'm on that now, Rob.
Here's Tucker now out to
I'm
kick
about
this
to
one
load it
away.
up. That's why I hope Raymond don't
And that'll
hurt three of
carry
your players,
over the
huh?
back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set
Three
to
of
head
them.
back onto the field.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Over!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
He right there, boy.
Lined up with
Shoot that
about
up.
6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Light it up, boy.
Getting out a ton
trying
of
to
success
hide,
here
boy.
so far, but you get the feeling that he
Get
might be
stuck
on
in
the
the
verge of
storm.
popping one.
Yeah,
Crazy
even on
boy.
that one, there was a
What are you
little bit of a
doing?
hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, yeah.
And he connects with
Number
Ebron.
8.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll set up to throw.
I'm loading up.
Trevor Williams there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were
You were
getting ready
late
to
with that
convert there
read.
on 3rd down, but what an effort to
Get
get
him
his
before
hand
he
on
turned
that
up.
one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And how about this
This
one
first
now?
down
In their
too
own
easy, bro.
territory, a gutsy call.
Don't
They're
listen
going
to
to go
JB
for
all
this
that
on
shit.
4th and a
Go get that
yard.
first down and tie the game up, man. JB, you trying to hype yourself
They'll
up.
try and throw for
Get
it.
that first down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near
I threw it to the wrong
44.
person.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Flush to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. Look at this ball's tipped and intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick.
No freaking. I was just about to say, they better not have given him that damn catch. You didn't deserve no catch on that. Hell no. That bullshit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
It's taking forever to load up.
Looking deep here for Ebron.
Bro, that's bullshit.
He's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he'll bring this one back to the 20.
On the
I
sideline.
know, I
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
him.
That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I get a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Did yours take a while to load up and have some type of update or something? I don't have an update, but it's saying press start.
He'll take this from the 40 up to
And
the
I'm pressing.
45
Oh,
for
okay,
a
there it
gain
is.
of
Never
5.
mind.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this
Well, it's
point, right?
showing that little
Continue to
damn
possess the football,
hazard
gain some
sign
yardage, and put the onus
beside
on the
my damn
defense.
name.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do
Mine
to
too.
stop you? You taking charge.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 big yards on that one.
Will it let us go into something?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Character on
Guess
here or
what?
something?
Creates a
Who is
lot of
this dude? He got
confusion. Kind of a muddle
Crash.
in the
No,
middle
that's
of the
Crash.
field
Crash.
where you go
No,
make
that's
play
just a
football.
new, I guess, thing that they can wear there.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third
It
down.
look like a damn superhero or something.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Tink, ragged ass.
Good for 22 and a first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead,
Damn.
any traction towards doing that.
I
Right
see
now,
him
they're
right
just
there.
getting muscled
Is he
all
gonna
over
come
the
through?
field and getting pushed down it.
Back-to-back nice plays.
Oh, he
12
got
yards
both of
that
us
time
still. I
and a
waited,
first down.
man.
So
I
first and
think I need to
goal,
change.
6
I got that
points here. We're
damn,
going a long way toward
the
wrapping
damn
this
Titan
one
with
up.
that thermal. I don't know if I need to have that one for this. This too many close quarters, man.
For a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
By Alpha.
And the Chargers are going to add on
I
to
need
their
to change
lead.
this weapon, bro. Hold on. I can't fight with that in here.
Here's Tucker now out
Give
to
me that
kick this one
Spitfire.
away.
No. Hades. Yeah.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25. Call it the 20. Now out Out comes Houston. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front.
I got him,
in comes the
got
flag. Called out a loss of 5 yards on the play. The Texans were penalized.
Man, they waiting back here by our spawn, man.
Third most of the NFL, and now they come up 1st and 15. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Back to throw here. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Fuller. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Oh, my
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively.
I did. I got 2 kilos by throwing that grenade.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Oh, man.
They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
God dang it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here.
I had both of their ass dead too. We getting smoked right now.
As expected, they're going
to
keep the
A-Wood.
drive alive.
Oh,
Chargers
come
able to
on.
get the pressure
Y'all
and
can't
bring it
hold a
down.
fucking block.
The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Now the handoff comes to
Oh, my
And
God.
he's going to be met at the line
Look,
of
snuck up
scrimmage
behind
and
him.
taken down.
Yes.
He's still down there, too.
Officially no
I'm going
gain on
right
the
back.
play, and it's 2nd down.
Got him.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. The Chargers on 3rd
good job,
down.
because I was
They've
definitely
been
coming
okay,
right
2 for
behind
3
you
thus
there.
far. This is 3rd and 9. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with a minute 56 to go. And that is no good.
Shit,
And
man.
this score will stay right where it is.
Ooh.
Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out, it's not the case.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike
What the
like
hell
that,
they
have
shooting, but
explosive
he's
plays,
accurate as hell with it.
that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a deep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Step back, step back.
In there
Step back.
to drop him as the
My
clock
bad.
continues to roll. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
Come on, bro.
And that should do
Wow.
it. Picked
You
off
gonna
at
throw
the
it right
35.
to him?
And a return out shy of midfield
Oh,
at the 36-yard line. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
They back at B.
They back at A too. 2 of them. I'm coming back in B.
And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Oh,
it's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
We got people camping at A.
It looks like he'll throw here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Oh,
Big
Lord.
pick up there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, and they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
I thought that was ours.
They're going to look to throw. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Deion Kane, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with.
I got killed so much, man. I'm just trying to kill anything,
They're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
Like everywhere I try to post up, somebody creep up behind me, man.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a desperation throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.